Hello and welcome to Danny C's YouTube channel with your host Danny C. About to present some online racing in GT7. And tonight I'll be doing a few races in the Gr2 in Playersport UK's online lobby racing, aka Craig himself, who's also like a YouTuber as well. So give him a chance to give him a watch to see his content. If you're into that sort of stuff, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see what happens. Hello, I'm about to present some online racing in GT7, and tonight I'll be doing a few races in the Gr2 in Playersport UK's online lobby racing, aka Craig himself, who's also like a million. With this latest update and just looking over at this new Road Atlanta circuit, and it's such a roller coaster. Like, you go through like about over the crest, the hills, the flexibility like of a flicking to the left, to the right, and then the bumps, and it just gives you like about that roller coaster edge. Just riding the ball with the leader, Nun ZZ. Leading the race 8.4 seconds ahead of PSUK BMAX. And he's running on the racing mediums with enough fuel on board, so it should be okay to get him through to the end. PSUK BMAX, but he's running on the racing softs and is on a battle like with Skillers, who has been smashing the Road Atlanta circuit lately. I know a bit of a contact there, isn't there? These two are literally going for second place, like the left is defending him. Both of them on the racing softs, and with Skillers like on less fuel than PSUK BMAX, and he sends it in. And this is literally nothing between these two sides. And Skillers holds the line. Just runs out a little wide. We've got some people joining in, like ready, like to get themselves ready for the to do their own race, whatever the next race is in store. Whether we're going to do another race at Royal Atlanta or somewhere, but he's got a minute. He's got a second penalty. I don't know why I said a minute, but Skillers has got a 1 second penalty for track limits out of that corner, the blue and yellow, and he's spun it like he's given up the ghost and backed out of it, rage quitted it, because he knew for a fact that he's messed up big style. Asian Alpha's joined the room, so but yeah, it's I enjoyed this this Cash Cup race at round 2 in the Super Formula SF19 race at the Red Bull Ring. Red Bull's background, obviously. Came out on second, and despite having clashed with this guy Asian Alpha, who I made contact with, which I do apologise if anybody's seen me mid live stream from the other day. We were racing and what happened was, as you were saw on my screen, that I saw Alfie spawning 50 meters up front and then 50 meters back by a split second, which leave me little time left to react. And obviously that as you saw, that I was mounted on the curb, which threw me up in the air, clashed with him, and then in the second cut I had to nudge him on the front right just to get him into the pointing in the right direction like as hard as I could, with little time to react. So, but the best thing I could do like from that moment onwards is 9 laps later, then he caught up right behind me, and then the best I could do like from there is to give him the position back, which for me, I've been playing like racing games for over 20 years, and I don't tend to make as much mistake as I used to. But obviously, it's not easy to make a mistake, but it is pretty easy to make a mistake, but depending what's around the corner, which you never know what's around the corner. So from that moment, that was the best I could do to give the position back to Asian Alfie after a clash of at turn 2. So, which obviously it was the right thing to do. And it's like when you're in the wrong, you want to make sure you give something back to your opponent to know who you made contact with, and that's exactly what happened there. We were under investigation, but the outcome was that no penalty was given, so it was all good, because as a racer, we race hard and fair, and sometimes these things happen, so we move on like from there. And if you're listening to this, Asian Alfie, then hope you forgive me. So all good. Alright then, how long have we got left on this one? Race is finished. So but see what this track has in store then. But if I don't race on this track, we'll go on to wherever we're racing at next. Just looking on
fantastic. We've got PSUK Aiden, well done. Rolls along, well done. Skillis as well, as I did not finish on something that went wrong there. Skillis is very quick. GTR Nismo is loving this track. I've just got home in. I pitted once for tyres and fuel. Does my ridiculous. I'm so distracted on there now. There's too many to cope with. Personally, it's like no one wants to actually post a message on the actual tickets. It's emailing me, it seems. But every early pit stop for mediums. Yeah, I've done well on softs, to be fair. Everyone's saying the mediums might be a better shout, but that's interesting. So there we go. We've got Esco. We've got Danny C back in, we've got Vista, Jet L. Gordon Senior, another American. We've got My Monkey, welcome. My Monkey, we've got Svenix as well. 15 out of 16, that's not bad for a GR2. It's not bad at all. So we've got practice.
did not mean to cross the line, I was just a bit lazy there.
Go around in practice. Should we just, have you seen the new Ferrari VGT? No, I have not. What, on this game? Is it coming, or is it in general life? I have not seen Ferrari, so that'd be interesting. I just got a 6-star ticket from my daily workout. Well done, Dust. Oh, you deserve that. That's rare. A car, is it Audi A4 stuff? Dr. Trinkau, fantastic. Portugal. When are Portugal on? I think Portugal on tomorrow. Oh, he's left the room. He's probably spent. Geez, Portugal are playing now. I better go. But yes, Ronaldo, top scorer, over 5 World Cups. Well done to Ronaldo. Loving that. So we'll see what happens. Let me just see what's everyone running. Yes, I think so. Yeah. Oh, should I? I don't know. Everyone's going sobs. Let's see. Right, I'll go
After
to
you, pal.
corner, because we haven't done that yet. Right. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Playersport UK, the home of lobby racing, and we will go to the first corner of interest, which is Playersport Corner. We need a sign. We need to have to talk to Poloponi or anyone who wants to give us a bit of a... they've just
About to start a lap.
Wow, yes, I haven't seen that. I'll try and get some pictures if I can. Just obviously post it on the actual dailies. It's not a literally real picture. Oh my gosh, don't feel ever fall into another argument there. But yes, we will cover that in our 24-hour postings. That's very, very, very cool. Right. Oh, these corners are damaging for me. I still don't feel right going around those 2 corners. I have no idea what I'm doing. Unless I was left the room, it's probably just getting into the Ferrari, maybe. I don't know. Right, we will go to Playersport Colorado, just above the last corner, or just off the last corner, above it. Right here, be gravitas. Going on there.
One minute 10.5 for Asian Alfie in the identical car as mine, the Nissan GTR GT500, and these GT2 cars are just like it's like a GT car on steroids, because like with these GT500 race cars, then you can literally feel the downforce and on these things, and the confidence on the mechanical grip corner by corner. So it's like, you know, that like it gives you that cutting edge to be the on the limit, if you know what I mean. Qualifying's about to start now. So in practice, Asian Alpha did a time of 1 minute 10.5. So such a good driver, Alfie. I'll have to admit. Like everyone juggling for position, like. Out of the chicane, about to get missing a quick lap in. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Can see him lagging from one side to the other. Ah. I was on a good lap there. After you, pal. May as well just come in for some fresh softs, which I have no problem doing that. Now that they've introduced the qualifying format. Cut the bloody line, Anna. 3-second penalty to my white line. Yeah, that pit lane entry is going to be a tricky one, because you have to be on the right hand side, and which really it's one of those other things where you just had to like practice like just to get into the pit entry like as quick as you can with unless if anybody watches like a bit of NASCAR that the Ross Chastain obviously that like just got himself into the playoff finals for the title shot in NASCAR where he went from 10th to 5th he literally just wall ride like in Nashville, which it's an utter like a video game move that he's just done there to get himself into the championship playoff, to that championship 4, which never thought like I'd see anything like that in real life, because that was just epic. So 3-second penalty for crossing the pit lane entry. Sorry, but see what happens with this one. About to start a final flying lap.
Yes, P3, 1:11.8. I'm very happy with that.
This is Danny C time. About to put in a quali lap in. Got a green car, like looks like it might be whoever he's going to interview. Put hazard lights on just to get him out of the way. Thank you. That worked. One minute 10.8. Asia Malfi nicked pole position on me. I knew he could like do the 1 minute 10.
Gran Turismo is being looked after now. It's being absolutely brilliant. So we'll see what happens. We are fast. Oh my God. Am I in that fast bracket?
It's time to race.
P5, if you don't know, John, P5 is everything for me. I would love P5. 13 runners here.
Wheel to wheel between myself and Asian Alfie. Who's going to be last on the brakes coming into the fast right turn? One second penalty for John, so that way I'll get me sent into the game and see what happens from there. I'll take second. Next up, Asian Alfie, leading the race, coming after lap 1. I can get him before the chicane. I'm just like doing my own race strategy, not thinking anything else. Looks like he's defending for the corner. Oh, can I get him before the first chicane? Trying to do the old switcheroo, shall I? "16 minutes left on the clock, but there's still a long way to go." One minute 9 for Asian Alfie. That's like the fastest lap I've seen in the Gr2 so far. Surely Alfie must be on the softs. and I've started on a medium, so once I put on the soft tyres towards the end of the race, that's when I'll be able to pumping in some quick quali laps in and see what happens. Still getting used to this sort of car, in the Gr2, having done some racing in the Group 3, which is a little slower, but these Gr2s are just like on another planet, aren't they? No one is left. Stinky old fart has joined. It was just as I suspected. Asian Alfie's come into the pits about to put on a new set of tyres on. Starting on a soft, so whatever might be going for the mediums, you know, but we'll see what happens. Mediums for Asian Alfie. Now that will be interesting. John D's like about looking quick and all, bit by bit. I wonder what tyres he's on. Or is he on the softs? Or he's on the mediums? That is the question. Exactly what I was thinking. He was on the softs. Feels looking really good. I'll just do one more lap and then see how that pans out. Where's that Alfie at? Asian Alfie's 5th on the mediums, so he's got like a bit of a trek to do. Strap one. Time to put the hammer down. Static time. I'm coming in for the next one. Coming in this lap. ...20 seconds behind me and he's closing in on fresher tyres. Fuel's going to be a real factor on this one as well, having managed my fuel strategy well. Watch that pit lane exit. Filling up to the max. 10 laps on those mediums, so I'll take that. How much time we've got left? We've got less than 9 minutes to go, so see how the next stint pans out on the softs, because I'm going to go all in. So basically this is just me versus Agent Alfie for the win on different tyre strategy and fuel strategy as well. So I'm up for it. You know what time it is? It's starting seat time. .6, and I'm on the softs and he's on the mediums, even though the mediums are a little slower, so I'm more durable as well. Nine laps worth of fuel left. .4. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. .3. Not going to be able to catch him unless he makes a mistake. But I'm just going to go out, have fun on this track, and because at the end of the day, it's all fun and games in it. And obviously, I'm just like still learning about each car category on this new particular track, which does give me some information, useful information, in terms of the tyre and fuel strategy in different car discipline for future races. 14.2. .1 looks like he's getting held over some traffic according to the map, to the track map. Unless he's wearing out some tyres or just trying to manage the fuel, but the fuel's still okay from my side, so see what happens in the next 2 and a bit minutes. .7 seconds. Yellow flag. Oh shit. I went off. Well done. You won this one, Alfie. One mistake and then it throws you off. But other than that, I'm still liking it, getting used to this. Is just the start of learning this very calm in this particular track. But still, second place is a good result at the end of the day, isn't it? Is this the last lap? Looks like it, don't it? He lost quite a chunk of time like on this particular area. He was 16 something and now he's 14.1 now. The mediums must be giving up the ghost. And my softs are properly worn. If it wasn't for that mistake, he'd be feeling a bit more pressure. Oh, yellow flag. What's going off? Oh. He's dropping like flies. What is going off there from Alfie? Has he got back markers, or is his tyres wearing out, or is he managing the fuel? It could be one way or another, innit? Or could it be like a time penalty for exceeding track limits? Who knows? My front left tyre is dead. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of my tyres. Well played, Asian Alfie. Well played. Such a good driver. 7.9 seconds. So he must have exceeded the track limits, which is why he's got a time penalty. So unless he like properly slowed down or something, but other than that, it was a good race in terms of strategy, in terms of the battle of the tyre strategy, different tyre compounds, and alternating like the fuel mixes. So but yeah, it's been good. Enjoy that one, no matter the outcome. So I'm just gonna we'll say GG to Asian Alfie to mark out the respect.
So let me change circuit. We are now off to Daytona for 2 before finishing tonight. So it's a road course and here we go. Right, this is the last 2. So the penultimate race of this evening is here at Daytona. So we've got T Coops in this one. We've got Mr. Alfie, Danny C, John D, Penis UK, B Max, we've got Svenix, Jeff Elton, Senior, Chicken Tender, T Coops, New Morning. Sounds very, very similar to something else, but it's not. But welcome back to Slam Germany. Stinky, we'll have to watch you like. Yes, we'll have to watch you. And we'll see what happens. We've got 11 out of 16 in the room. Have you gotten the free Red Bull? No, I have not. Oh, my goodness, it's freebies. I've got B-Maxes in there. No, I have no idea what's going on now. So let's check that out.
But such a quick driver. Yeah, to mark out the right respect for from and he said thank you. He went thank you. So it's all good. It's all good. Like when we go wheel to wheel racing and or battling the tyre strategy, and then it's the sort of content that we like to see in it. Having raced hard enough and fair, but to mark out like the respect, whatever happens when the bad things like get in your way, then you just want to like make up for the one person. But on to the next one we go. So. Come on, game. Come on. Wake up, please. Keeping my throttle pin down to keep the fuel load down. That, yeah, this game's proper glitched. Oh, horse is ending the game. Yeah, that's... I never come across that before. A bug in quali. So it's just like I'm refreshing the room, Playersport, and we go again. Despite that glitch kicking in, which we never come across in qualifying up until this point. Still fiddling around with the settings, I can see. Because this YouTube video I'm watching, it's like less than a minute behind. I can see it. I can see it. It's on now. We'll go again. Now we play the waiting game, making sure that everybody's in, and then we'll get qualifying underway. Oops. Oopsie daisies, trying to do donuts, but all good. Tearing up the Daytona road course, baby. And qualifying is underway. Oops. There we go, we can move. That was a lovely rear end from Chicken Tender. Slow down for me to make up for some space. Somebody's coming into the pits. Asian Alfie's coming into the pits. That's because to me he's bringing the fuel load down just a little bit so he can get a good lap in. I'm going to do the same because that's exactly what he's doing, which is the one way. Like we've only little time left, like 5 minutes, in order to get a good lap in. 85% of fuel compared to Asian Alpha's 86. So just that 1% difference between myself and an Asian Alfie, who I feel is in contention like him to get another win to his name in Playersport's online lobby. There's just a few cars in front of me that I just need to back out. I'll have that place, thank you. I want to be in front. A bit more space in front. I can see that slingshot coming behind me. All or nothing. Well, he's got a time penalty. Oh, he's got track limit time penalty, so I'm not worried about that. And the German's gone off and he's still carrying on by the looks of things. Can I get by him? Is he going to leave me any space? Ain't over yet, pal. Me and Asian Alfie's going for it. I wonder how does he see what his lap time's like, because this is the final qualifying lap, at first of the final and only qualifying lap I'll be doing. Just need to get that chicane together. Might get a good slipstream to benefit from there. Eh? That it? That it? Well. Somebody's like, but apparently, Playersport UK is like, well, like got the time like, well, you know, for when you're doing a last lap, like, you know, just minimal. So we'll just have to like manage what we have. So this is damage limitations from this race. Starting on the sauce, so we'll see what happens. And then we go again on the next one. That wall, that invisible wall's put me off. Sorry, Alfie, if that was intentional. No, he's not far off me, so it didn't really put him off and all. Oops, sorry, mate. Sorry, my bad. bit of a clash going on there. He's got a half a second penalty for track limits, T-Coops. Yeah, I'll take that. From 13th on the grid, it won it to second place on the first lap, and that is on the Super Racing softs with few weeks more than one. So not a bad debate for us, but apologies to the Red Bull driver in the Honda for taking it out, which really there's not really much I could do there with little time to react with the spawny lag. Asian Alpha is slowly but surely making up places as he's running 5th at the moment. The one person I'm not keeping an eye out on the same tyre strategy as me. I wonder what John D and T Coops and NG Racing has got to has got on tyre wise. Oh shit! It's fine. It's all good, Alfie. Yeah, it was just a bit of misjudgment. For a second time penalty for causing them collisions, so obviously he apologised for me for the contact, and then obviously I forgive him, so these things happen. Yeah, there was no way for him, to make a comeback on being on the verge to win. So, and he's left the room. So, unless he's got something going on. But pleasure to race with you. It was a good race. Last time out at Road Atlanta, really enjoyed it in terms of the tyre strategy and just keeping doing the talking on the track, which for me is the only way to settle the debate, isn't it? So. Although I don't talk as much about on the driving, but it's about adapting to it, isn't it? I'm just multitasking, looking at my phone about keeping up with the Spain-Germany score, and and this at the same time. But whatever you do, kids, don't use your phone while driving. But it's a video game, like, so obviously it's close as you get, like, to driving a real car, as well as being a racing driver at the highest level you could possibly go, whatever discipline has to offer. Yeah. I'm gonna go out for another lap, and I may as well just do the exact same. Another set of softs, because in the lobbies of player sports lobby, that there's no restrictions in terms of what specific tyres you're meant to use. Whereas in Captain Colossus Racing, for anybody who follows him, he's a YouTuber streamer as well, and he's obviously will put in a setting where you had to use 2 different tyre compounds for the feature race, which there was this feature race at Spa for the Gr2, and obviously that Clay Jackson did everything what he needed to do, to go from mediums to mediums, but then unfortunately that he got a minute penalty for breaching the tyre sporting regs, which it hurts, which dropped him way out of the podium, as he thought he went on the verge of getting his first feature race win, but he'll get it, even though that he's it's just it happens to any of us without, all it takes is just a little check on the settings, and then you'll know what to do from that moment onwards. 0.7 behind the leader over T-Cubes. Is he coming in? Oh, he's gone for the mediums. We were on the mediums, and then MG Racing has gone for the softs. He was on the softs. So no restrictions on specific sporting rig tyre compounds you meant to use. So. .4 seconds to catch up to the leader, unless things change a little bit with what's going on. So right now I'm just like I'm doing my own thing, and because the only person that I feel right now who's in contention to win the race is T Coops on who is now the softs, having been on the mediums and gone with the F1 style tyre rig in terms of like different tyre compounds you're meant to use. But like I said, like with this lobby, like player sports, that there's no restrictions to that. So, but for anybody who's into like some real racing in a proper organised manner, then always check like with the lobbies when you have a moment, because you never know that because without checking, then you never know what's going to happen. Where if you're going to get penalised or not. So thought I'd give you all the heads up. And we're looking for fuel. 6 laps remaining, so strat mode 1. VMAX looks like he's going to be defending like his life is depending on it. But off them going right. Now this is for position. Oh, wheel to wheel. Coming onto the left-hander. The old switcheroo into 4th. Next up, MG Racing. 2.6 seconds up the road. So I'm going all in. T-Cubs has moved up to 2nd. How far is he up front? Obviously a distance away. Going over that white line. Will I get a penalty for it for track limits on that particular corner? No, not on that corner. Battle for third, I feel flying me. Feel like I'm flying on them softs with enough fuel load to get me through to the next less than 5 minutes. .1 seconds ahead of his T-Coops. And he's going as like a straight streamer engine racing, so he's not willing like to put up a fight unless he feels that they need to just to have a bit of fun. Well, he's on a different sort of strategy to mine. I can see the 2 leaders up ahead. Going into the penultimate lap now. Looks like T, because it looks like he's slowing down. I wonder if he's low on fuel. Unless he's struggling really bad with tyres. So it looks like third is well, I'll be set to finish once I get through the final getting for one last time before we go one more at this track, and then jobs are good and done. P3. Lovely stuff from 13th to 3rd. I'll take that. Having started on the softs, went on the softs, but like I said, that no restrictions on well, in terms of specific toy compiles you had to use on Playersport UK's lobby. So not a bad comeback, I'll have to admit. Despite the early contact where I got rear-ended by Asian Alfie, and obviously he said sorry, which I then already it'd been given a 4-second time penalty for causing the collision, which is obviously one of them things in it. But it's this lobby is just all for fun, at the end of the day, and it's just to get people from different backgrounds to jump in and have fun, race hard and fair, which is also the way it should be, because there are certain people out there that just don't want to be clean. So any the dirty drivers will just kick them out, because it's a no-no, isn't it? Yep. So this is the last race of the session, this live session. So feel free to like and subscribe, and take it from there. Not worrying for a good time, not for a long time, and that's what we're all about. All about the positivity, the high vibes, and willing, like, you know, to live our lives to the full potential. Whatever is it you've got lined up, where if you've got like the outdoor activities or the indoor activities lined up, and yeah, so that's like that's what we live for. Tire wear and fuel usage doesn't seem too bad in this lobby since the new update. And somebody's like, and Playersport decided to get qualified on the way. So, last answer for tonight, and we'll go again. Well, I come in the pits. No, definitely not. It would not be worth enough time left towards the end. Oh, PS UK B-Max like fighting for position to try and get to good lapping as well. Oh, he outbraked it, so... Oh. Thought it'd just be nice to let him have some space, but enough space. There's a slipstream battle going off. Check if I now I've got pole position by 1.1 seconds, unless anybody's improved their lap time. Is there anyone that can beat me? Beat the 1 minute 37.5? Nope, that is it. Only lasts like 30 seconds, so I best like get the tyres changed before the lobby gets started. So definitely, I'll go on and say I was happy to draw with England. Well, obviously, a point is better than no, right? So really, I didn't watch the match because obviously that I was like busy racing, like about doing the Winegum's Gran Turismo Cash Cup, which is one of the main priorities, like about to me, because at the end of the day, that when you compete in the championship position, obviously that. Really that the objective is to finish in the top 5, which is where the money gets paid out towards the end of the season, and that applies to both drivers and constructors championship as separate championships. Even though that this lobby holds up to 16 players with 8 teams, and so there's the constructors has more chances than the drivers, because the drivers, it's obviously the prestigious championship, which a lot of people are interested in to see the drivers' names like coming out, like who's going to be coming out on top of the lot, if that makes sense. So we'll see what happens on that particular occasion then. Oh, a big crash from behind. And Danny Seed leads out at the first couple of corners, alongside T Coops in that Nissan Primera BTCC inspired livery, Nissan GTR GT500 he's running as well. After you, pal, if you want to go into the chicane first. Or is it going to be wheel to wheel coming in the first chicane? Right up his bumper and all. Managing the fuel strategy nicely. To me, to you, to me, to you. Like the Chuckle Brothers. Pass each other like about some stuff and then they get on with the job. Bless them. Is he Bob drafting me? No, he's just decided like about to go and pass me with little space like between myself and T Coops. Him and that him and the late 90s inspired Nissan Primera GT British Touring Car Championship livery. Such an iconic figure, isn't it? Track limits at the hairpin. Nope, no penalty. I'll run wide then. Just not that bloody chicken. That final chicken. Ooh, got a bit tail happy there. He went riding a little bit, but it didn't stop me, you know, just to get into a good position to get a slipstream. Oh, went wet. That's cost me a bit of time dealing for running a bit wide on that corner. Yeah, just by inches, millimeters. I'll just have to come in like him because there's no other option, is there? Teacups is coming in, so see how that pans out. As he run out of fuel, Playersport, I stayed out for one lap longer than this, and he's just like run out of fuel. Oh shit, floss me lines. But 1 second penalty coming on that way. Yep. Knew it. Oh well. Live to fight for another day, don't we? Got it wrong. Yeah. It's me out of winning contention. But second looks like is the position I'll be set to settle in. But it was fun like tonight. Actually, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Got wide. Braked in a little late, but. I'll take that fastest lap. 38.1 on old softs. This is the last lap now, with less than a minute remaining. Teacups first, and myself second place. Yeah, if it wasn't for the small fuel errors, but I would have got a stunning chance of winning. But tonight's session, like, has been like good in the in Gr2, especially driving the Nissan GTR Nismo GT500, looking like a GT car is on steroids, which it's so much fun. Like the engine noise, and the physics like of this car is just extraordinary. You like compare that like to a GR3, GR4 car, then obviously you'll notice the difference between those, because they have different they have different characteristics. Where like the GR4's like obviously like less brake horsepower, less aerodynamic, and the GR3, the GT3 is like obviously rate range, and then the GR2, which I call them GT2 because they're just like the GT2 from the defending past, with with plenty of brake horsepower like on these things, and the amount of aero kit that they've got on these race cars. So, but yeah, been a real honour. So, and luckily, I'm off work for a week as I'm on annual leave. So, you'll be seeing like some more of the content when I do get a chance, or whatever I got in the agenda. But we literally cannot wait, for the England match against Wales on Tuesday evening. So hopefully we should get into the knockout stages. But we'll see what happens on that occasion. So, yeah, it's been a real pleasure, to run this live stream. We'll make sure you like and subscribe, and on to the next one we go. Thank you very much for the races. Thank you for tuning in, and so I hope you all enjoyed the show. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye 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 bye.